Hey, welcome back. So we currently have the Haunted Mansion event going in the Monopoly Go game, and I just wanted to let you know that there is an airplane mode hack for this event. Shout out to Lee for letting me know that it worked. I had not had time to test it. He did inform me that it works, and I have tested it, and it does. So thank you for doing a little bit of the legwork. I thought it was more important to get the video, the how-to video out first before I do the airplane mode. I know a lot of you are probably already done with this event, but for those of you who aren't, this is going to be helpful still, and hopefully we can use this on the next one because I don't see this event going away. So let's go ahead and talk about it. With the airplane mode, we need two devices. I have one device that I will be putting in airplane mode with a VPN. So I have a VPN on this device. Hold on. I have a VPN on this device. It is connected. The one that I use is Proton. It's free. It tends to work. Other ones can work. Some of them don't. That's up to your discretion. But I do have Proton VPN going on this one. And this one is my non-airplane mode. This is just my standard device. Both of them are going to be logged into the same Monopoly Go account. And then I'm also going to have a sheet of paper and a pen where I'm writing down what I roll or what I draw on the airplane mode device. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm already in the game, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick one of the things that needs to be done. Okay, that one is not done. Let me go ahead and do this. Okay, so I'm going to put this one in airplane mode and start drawing. I'm gonna go with that. So I drew an 8, which is nothing. And then I drew a 13, but it's +1, so that equals 14. The next one is going to be, I pulled an ice cold card, and it's 11. Now, just keep writing these things down, like I've been writing them down. Okay, no internet popped up. So what you have to do, close out of this completely, and open it over here, because if you have two of them going at the same time, I don't care if one's in airplane mode and one is not, sometimes it picks it up and will give you the dual device error message. So let me get through all of the in-app ads here, and let's go ahead and get into this game. Now, the airplane mode will change if you are on a roll and you end up getting the fire streak. It will start to change these. So keep that in mind. You can probably only do a couple of them in a row, but I pulled an 8 on one of them. So let me go ahead and see if there's anything. Nope, that's a 21. The low number is like an 8. You may never, I'm gonna go ahead and move my airplane mode device out of the way so we can see these. Like this 8 is probably just gonna be a burner. You're never gonna be able to use it because there's never an 8 drawn in these. That's a 21, so let me go back here. An 8 was the first thing that I drew. There's nothing I can do about it. It's a waste. It's a throwaway. That's what you get. But it is an 8, just like I had done there. Now, my next one was a 14. So this one, instead of going for the 10, I can clear away that 14 because what it's going to draw is a 14, which is what I did on my airplane mode device. So here we go. 13 plus 1 is 14, which is exactly what I said, and you beat one of these. Now there's an 11, so now you know that you can't go for this one, but you can go for one of these. So this does work if you were to leave, and let's say you had another task that you had to finish, and that one was maybe a 10. You could use that 11 here too. But you can go back and forth between things and see where you can use this. So I have an 11, so I'm gonna go ahead back here and do one of the 10s. There's the ice cold card, just like I pulled the first time, and it's an 11. Boom. So I just had, well, that one was good. So I just had 3 of them that worked in a row, or that I did airplane mode with, and it came up the same way. So go ahead and get out of there. You do have to close the app again. I'm gonna move this device out of the way and stop my reminder on this one because it keeps buzzing. Okay, and let's go back to the game over on this one. So it needs to load. It will still, oh, I forgot to take it out of airplane mode. Take it out of airplane mode and then load it. Okay, and here we go. Now, this might change if your opponents, or not your opponents, your partners finish something. Well, maybe you'll have to go to something else, but let's see. So let's go ahead and do this again. Airplane mode, and let's try. So that was a 12, but I got a 4, so 12 plus 4, so I drew a 16. So next time I'm probably gonna use that on the 14. This one is an on fire, and that was a 16. Okay, let's just keep going. All right, so that was like a 20 plus was the third one, because the no internet popped up. It's because I'm going very slow. I'm trying to explain things, but that is where we have. So we have a 16, a 16, and an over 20. So let's close this app out, pull this one back up. Let me just open it up over here. Okay. And get back into our Monopoly Go game. So now we should be able to figure out whether or not you can use the 16s or the 20s. So this is when it's helpful to figure out when you can try and use it to clear the higher numbers. That's when it's going to be the most important. Or if you know you just have a 10, let's go for the 10 because you're not going to get either of the other ones. So, okay, the first one I did was a 16. So I'm going to go choose the 14, but it was because plus, so that's 16, and I beat it. The next one is a fire, and it's a 16. So I can't get either of the 18s with that, but I can get the 10. So I'm going to do that. It's a fire card, and I beat it. Okay, I didn't get the 16 before because I actually had this one right, and it it made my deck warm when it was on ice. So this time is supposed to be a 20 or more because my deck was on fire and I pulled that fire card. So let's see. It was a 10 and 8. Yep, it was the doubles. Huge. I probably should have actually used this on one of the treasure chests. So I might do that. There we go. So now that I have completed those 3, put a line here and get out of this. And I'm going to go back to my other device. I'll go ahead and open it up off screen so you guys don't need to see my codes. Okay, there we go. I'm still in airplane mode, so I'm going to go ahead and take that out and go into my Monopoly Go game. And we're going to do this again, and I'm going to hopefully be able to pull some prizes from the treasure chests this time. Okay, so again, my deck is on fire. Put this in airplane mode, and let's roll. So that was an 11, so I'm definitely keeping that one. For the next one, let's see. That is a 12, plus I get a couple extras, so there's a 22. So this actually completed one event, or one milestone, and then let's see, the next one, ooh, big one, 27. The next one is an 18. So these are some higher scoring cards that I'm pulling, which is a good thing. And that was a 16. Okay, so I have no internet there. And I'm gonna swap back to my non-airplane mode device. There we go. And pull up the game here. Okay. There we go. So I am back to this level, and the first one I drew was an 11. So I'm going to go for the 10 because I know I can't get the 14 or the 18. And there we go. It was an 11. The next one is a 22. So here we go. Let's open one of these. This is a 21. It's going to get me a pink pack. Now, are 5 tokens worth a pink pack? I'm not so sure. So let me see what this one's at. This is also a 21. And that is 3 diamonds. That's going to get me 500 stars. So this is one of the times where I was kind of explaining in my video before that it is beneficial sometimes to open these treasure chests. So I have a 22, they need a 21, and that's going to get me 500 dice. So I'm actually going to do that. So it should be 22, just like I pulled before. There you go. So I won the 500 dice. All right, so here, once again, I have a 27. depending on how many tokens you have, this is your chance to decide whether or not you want to complete this, or if you want to say the heck with it, let's go for 750 dice. So that's your call. I will say my next numbers were 18 and 16, and I'm going to be able to clear these with it. So I might just say, okay, I'm going for that treasure chest. That's my goal. So I'm gonna grab that 750 dice because this is a 3 diamond thing, 1, 2, 3, and it should be a 27. So let's go. Just like I did in airplane mode on my other device, that was a 27, and I nailed that. Now the next one that I have to meet or beat, just like blackjack, is a 23. My next ones are an 18 or 16. I cannot beat that for that 1,000 with an 18 or 16. So I'm gonna go back to the event, the milestone rather. So I have an 18, so I'm gonna pick one of the 18s. Oh, we have a friend here, probably for my son. Okay, 18, there we go. So I beat that, got it. And now I have a 16. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the 13 because I'm not gonna be able to get that 17. Same cards are pulled. 16, there we go. So that is airplane mode. It does work with the Haunted Mansion event. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I had to edit that out. We had somebody deliver something, rang the doorbell. So anyhow, okay. So that was airplane mode. Just like I said, it was 5 in a row that I was actually able to complete and pick the correct number to try and meet or beat. So hopefully that helps some people. Hopefully maybe in the next time that we do the Haunted Mansion, for those of you who have finished it this time, maybe that'll work for you next time. So thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, give the video a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to my channel to stay in the know for all things Monopoly Go. If you have any questions, drop me a comment. I try my best to answer as many of them as I can. Sometimes I miss them and I apologize, but there you have it. That's airplane mode for the Haunted Mansion event. Good luck, everyone. Bye.